A huge shakeup is coming to Formula One in 2026. Audi, the famous German car brand, is all set to dive into the F1 racing world. They're not just joining, they're taking over the stake F1 team right when some big changes to engine rules kick in. And guess what? It looks like Nico Hulkenberg is also about to seal a deal with them. It's a big move that's turning heads and sparking tons of chatter. So let's dive into this video today to learn more about Audi's bold entry and what it means for the future of Formula One. Right now, Valtteri, Bottas and Guanyu Zhou are racing for the stake F1 team. However, Audi is planning to take over the team and is looking to bring in new drivers by 2026. Audi is taking over the Sauber team and will develop its own Formula One engine for the first time, aiming for a big start under the new rules in 2026. Even though the team won't officially be called Audi until then, because they need to finish their deal with Ferrari for engines in 2025, Audi wants to set up its driver lineup early. This means that the current drivers, Bottas and Zhou, might have to leave. Audi has been interested in Carlos Sainz for a while, and they were even more hopeful about getting him when Ferrari said they would let Sainz go at the end of 2024 to bring in Lewis Hamilton. However, Sainz is holding off to see if any top teams like Red Bull will have open spots for him in 2025, which means Audi can't confirm him yet. Meanwhile, Audi is trying to secure at least one driver now, and Nico Hulkenberg is someone they've been interested in for a long time. Hulkenberg almost complete with Audi. Andreas Seidl, who will lead Audi's F1 team starting in 2026, had already attempted to bring Hulkenberg on board for 2024. However, Hulkenberg's existing contract with Haas was a barrier at that time. For 2025, no such issues remain, so Sauber, soon to be Audi, acted swiftly to secure him. This move was strategic, as Hulkenberg was also being considered by other teams, including Williams and Alpine. F1-Insider.com revealed that Nico Hulkenberg's move to Audi is nearly finalized. He is set to sign a 3-year contract, positioning him to start driving for the team in 2025, which is a year before Audi officially enters the sport. Haas confirmed on Friday morning that Hulkenberg would be leaving at the end of the 2024 season, paving the way for his transition to Audi. He has agreed to a multi-year contract with Audi starting in 2025. Hulkenberg will play a significant role in developing Audi's first F1 car. This upcoming move to Audi in 2025 brings him back to the team he drove for in 2013, where he finished 10th in the Drivers' Championship, and it also marks his return to a factory team since his departure from Renault at the end of 2019. Further, this shift ended Hulkenberg's hiatus from a full-time F1 seat, during which he still managed to impress with temporary drives for Racing Point Aston Martin. In 2023, he made a noteworthy comeback with Haas, showing he hadn't lost his exceptional qualifying skills and strong race performance capabilities. Throughout 2024, Hulkenberg continued to excel in a more competitive Haas vehicle, affirming his reputation as a skilled driver. However, the long-term prospects and resources that Audi could offer were more enticing than what Haas could feasibly provide, making his switch to Audi a predictable and strategic move for his career. Why Hulkenberg? After leaving the Formula One scene at the end of the 2019 season, Nico Hulkenberg faced the uncertainty of never returning to the grid. Little did he know he would become a sought-after driver for the 2025 season, now signed on for a major project with a factory team, a scenario that seemed like a distant dream back then. Haas clearly valued Hulkenberg's contributions. They would have preferred to keep him. And why not? He delivered exactly what was expected of him. When Haas replaced Mick Schumacher with Hulkenberg in 2023, the decision, led by then-team principal Günther Steiner, faced some criticism. However, Steiner's choice was justified. Hulkenberg brought the necessary speed and experience to the team. It was a practical decision for Haas, as Hulkenberg was essentially the only driver on their radar, which likely made him a financially sensible option too. Although Nico Hulkenberg stayed with Haas for 2024 due to existing contractual obligations, his potential move to Audi Sauber had been a topic of interest much earlier. Even during a period of uncertainty about Zhou Guanyu's continuation with the team, Audi showed interest in Hulkenberg for the 2024 season. However, their ultimate prize appears to be Carlos Sainz, whose decision they are eagerly awaiting. In 2024, Hulkenberg demonstrated his capability in a much more competitive Haas car, achieving his 101st points finish in F1 with a 10th place at the China Grand Prix. His consistent ability to secure points has proven invaluable, especially for teams in the midfield, where financial rewards from points finishes are crucial. This performance defines Hulkenberg's value as a reliable asset to any team, though perhaps not headline-grabbing. Future of Carlos Sainz. Amidst the ongoing Formula One season in 2024, Carlos Sainz faces uncertainty about his future in the sport. Despite his strong performances, including a win at the Australian Grand Prix and multiple podium finishes, Sainz's contract with Ferrari is coming to an end. With news of Lewis Hamilton taking his place at Ferrari for 2025, Sainz is now the subject of intense interest from various teams, including Audi. Audi, eager to make a big splash in their first season, sees Sainz as a key asset and is pressing for a prompt decision from him. The situation has attracted the attention of Red Bull's Helmut Marko, who confirms Audi's keenness for Sainz to join their team swiftly. The prospect of joining a new and ambitious team like Audi, especially considering his father's connections with the brand, adds another layer to Sainz's decision-making process. As the season progresses, Sainz finds himself in a pivotal moment in his career. The uncertainty surrounding his contract situation, coupled with the allure of Audi's debut in Formula One, presents him with a significant decision to make. Following the confirmation of Nico Hulkenberg's move to Sauber for the upcoming season, reports suggest that Audi is no longer in a rush for Carlos Sainz to make a decision about his future. This change in approach allows Sainz more time to consider his options before committing to a team for the next season. Audi is widely believed to be interested in signing Sainz for the 2025 season and beyond. According to a report from Automotor und Sport, with Hulkenberg already secured for the upcoming season, Audi is now willing to wait longer for Sainz's decision. However, they still see Sainz and Hulkenberg as the perfect duo for their Formula One team in the future. Sainz has mentioned being in talks with multiple teams and is looking for the best opportunity to provide him with race-winning cars as soon as possible. He has been linked with a possible move to Mercedes to replace Lewis Hamilton or even join Red Bull. However, a move to Audi would offer a longer-term plan, placing Sainz at the center of their strategy to move up the grid and compete at the front in the coming years. Speaking to reporters in China, Carlos Sainz made it clear that his primary goal when choosing his next team is to remain competitive. He emphasized his current form and his ability to win races and secure podiums as key factors in his decision-making process. Sainz explained, "It all depends on what they offer you and what kind of project they are offering you. As a driver, I will always try to look for the fastest option available, especially given the form I'm in. I think that if given the right car and the right year, I can win races and be on the podium like I'm proving this year, so that's my number one priority as a driver, to win." Further, Sainz shared his thoughts on evaluating his future in Formula One, emphasizing his openness to various opportunities. He mentioned, "This is always in my hardware and something that I always will look for, but there are for sure other very interesting medium-term and long-term options out there that I will consider and that I am considering." He continued explaining his methodical approach to making his decision. "So every option for sure has its pluses or minuses. I will consider all of them, but as I said before, the best thing is that all of the options are still there." So what do you think of the stunning move by Audi in Formula One? What about Sainz's future? Comment below your views and subscribe for more such videos.